Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. So we're finally getting a bit of a rally after the crypto carnage. Let's check in with Ethereum. So you see came down, hit this 918 level, moved back up. We had 8 pushing the price. Is actually into the rotation zone on the 1 hour. Then we had our next level down, this 862, which we pretty much closed right on. We also did another projection. Let me take off these projections so you can see this a bit more clearly. We did another projection from the high on the 13th to the low on the 16th before we had the pause. And I'm showing you this so everyone can update their charts themselves. They can come in, check with the channel, see what we're doing, watch the videos, but they'll also learn how to do this yourself, which gave us our 848 level and then our 784 level. And you see both those levels were hit. It's got down to 770 and now we're rebounding back up. We're hitting the flat 200 simple moving average from the underside right now. Okay. And this is also, see all this was people coming in to buy the dips. Now they're selling against this. So this is right now where it is, about this 920 level where it ran up to, is very key resistance. If we do get back through that, we can watch for about a return to 960. We have the declining 8 EMA. And on a really strong rally, we'd be watching for about a return to, the 1061 level, but there will be a lot of resistance also coming in at this $1,000 mark, since now it's broken through. People are looking to buy that. Now people will probably be looking to sell it if they are underwater and they can get back there. We have a new projection down to the most recent low before this upside, but let me switch to the daily chart and then we'll see where that falls. All right, here's the new projections. You also see we're back above the 50-day exponential moving average and the 62.5% key GAN level. Dip below it, but we're still closing above it, so we're going to be watching for that. Now, next run down, we'll be watching for 725, 688. Then we have a major cluster if we do push all the way down to about 609. We have that 25% GAN level from the most recent low before the pullback pause. And we have an 87.5% retracement of this whole move. That's going to be a very key level should this not hold. This has been a big sell-off though, so I would not be surprised to see some kind of rallies for a bit, and work off some of this oversold condition. Let's check in also on the weekly on Ethereum. And we finally returned to the rotation zone on the weekly basis, which we said could happen, and it happened in one very big bar so far. Right now we're closing still above the rotation zone. So if you can take away any positive, that's still a positive from this, but you can see even if we go down to this 610 level, we're still in the rotation zone on the weekly basis. So that's looking at Ethereum for now. Let's switch over to Ripple. So you see our next levels, that 133 cluster was hit. We spiked back above it. Then we came back down to the next cluster area at 111. Then I did a projection from the high on the 11th to this low right before this mini correction right here, which gave us the 101 and 87.50 level, which we've hit. Look at that 101, hit. Finally closed below it, then went down to that 87.50 level, now returning to that 101 area. So all those levels have been hit. What we can do now is, again, on this most recent little rundown, let me pull off these levels. Actually, we'll just move them down here. We'll go to the very low right here because we're getting another correction, and we'll see where those levels take us. Right now, we've returned to this prior. This was resistance, then became support, and it's lining up nicely with the 8 EMA. So in a continued rally, there's major resistance coming into this 112 level. Then the next level we'll be watching for, should we get through that, is around the 131 to 138 level. Let's check in on the daily. All right, so the daily. So there's that 131 level where now we have the hooking over 50 EMA. So, and that's at 135. We said 131 to 138. So that's going to be right in the middle, major resistance. And we do have the first cross rotation zone. So on a very strong rally, it would be back to 160. Not expecting that to happen right now though. Next levels down, we have 67.50 then right to the 50 cent mark, which is distinctly possible. So we have a cluster between 52 and 50. Think about that. We were trading 330 a couple weeks ago. Now we could be returning. We're right now just at $1, but we could easily return to the 50 cent mark, which is also where the rising but nearly flattening 200 simple day moving average is coming in. Let's check it out on the weekly. Here's the weekly, clearly in the rotation zone, right in smack dab. We nearly approached the bottom of it. The bottom of that's coming in at 80 cents. So if we do get the close below that 80 cents, then we'll really be watching for these next lower levels. By the way, the next key level below that, should we break down, is around this 32 cent mark, which is prior resistance. You see resistance, 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 resistance. That's going to be the next level for key support if we do plummet through all these levels. Again, we might have a slight rally. This is pretty oversold over the last couple weeks in Ripple. So we have for you in Ethereum and Ripple. If you like this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. Also, we're trying to get our video viewing time up. So if you could watch some extra videos, we're really counting on the subscribers. We need to maintain our YouTube creator status, and we need some extra views related to time in the next month. So any extra views you can give us, or any extra videos you can even play in the background just to get us some extra viewing time, would be greatly appreciated. It'll help us keep these videos coming in a timely manner and helping everybody be a better crypto trader and really learning these levels. Thanks, everyone. We really appreciate you, and bye for now.